Hi, I'm Cheryl Rowling, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Ontario, Canada. Thank you for joining me today. Don't worry about sizes or supplies for this card as they are attached to this video. If you enjoy watching this video, could you please like and share, as this helps me grow my channel? And if you could leave a comment, that would be wonderful, as I love to see where you're watching from or what you think of the card. If you aren't already subscribed, please click the subscribe button and hit notifications so you will know when I post a new video. If you don't already have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I would love to help you out. My contact information is attached. This is the card we're going to be doing today. It's from the Friends Are Like Seashells bundle. I have used the stamp set. I have used the dies, especially this one, but I used the star, and I also used that one and that die. And I have used the embossing folder, which is this wonderful thing. So I took just a piece of cardstock. I ran it like white, basic white cardstock. I ran it through the embossing folder. I brought it out. I got out my die and I lined it up, which is really easy to do because it is embossed and it actually fits in there. So then I ran it through the die cutting machine, and what I did was I cut it all up, which is really easy to do because it's all in segments here. So what I did is come in here and cut off and just made it smooth where it wasn't supposed to be. Stuck. And cut around. And I cut all of these out. And there's very little that I actually threw away. I used most of this. So then when I got to here, I just came along here and I just trimmed this up a bit so that it looked neat and tidy. And rounded curves, or just took them off so that it didn't look like it was missing anything. And came around here because I used that one, and then I just clipped it. And this one, I literally took off the whole thing and just made it round. See? And you can't really notice at all. And so I did that to everyone. I didn't use this or this. That to me looks like horns. So I cut around here and cut around here, and I did not use this little piece here, but I used this one, these, all that. Use that one, this one, and this one. And what I did was, once I had them all cut apart, I got all these pieces here, I took my blending brushes, and this is for the green, which is Pear Pizzazz. And then I just started like that, and then I went away from me, because if I come this way it would buckle. So I just go away from me, and then I did it to the depth of darkness that I wanted. You can keep going over it and over it and over it. I got it dark like that. But you don't have to. You can do whatever colors you want. Whatever darkness you want. If you don't have the blending brushes, you can use Q-tips. Or not Q, I'm sorry, cotton balls. This one was done in Blushing Bride. This one is Highland Heather, Balmy Blue. That one and this one are in Crumb Cake. This one and this one, whoops, wrong one. This one are in Old Olive. And then I just took my Old Olive and went over top of it so it looked green all over instead of the white in the background. So we will, that's where that one went to. Put this aside. And I'm stamping on my piercing mat because it is a polymer stamp set. And if you don't, it doesn't stamp as well. So this is from In Good Taste, and it has that on the background. I love this, but I thought this was so nice, like the darkness of the ocean, and then you put the brighter colors of this shells on it, and I just thought it looked nice. I didn't want anything that had too many lines or whatever. So then I'm just taking my thank you. You can do happy birthday, whatever you want, thinking of you. You could use this as a sympathy card even. And then I ran this through the embossing folder painted texture 3D embossing folder, and it comes out just like that. Okay, there we are. Get those out of the way so that I can actually work here. Now I've got a wider border on this so that the pink shows up. I just wanted to brighten the card a bit with the pink in the background. So I made a wider border. Whoops. There we go. Okay. Now I took some glue, and my bottle doesn't like to give it up. And then I took my sponge on my clip. Whoopsie. And now what I'm doing is putting this over here, and I'm just below here and just at edge there so that you get the most of your seaweed. And then I took my pink one and I put it in here. Now I'm putting it at the bottom so that it's grounded, it's on the bottom. It's not floating. Now what I'm doing is bringing this one over, and I'm kind of putting it on the bottom here, and I want it leaning up against this, but I don't want it too high. And then I will put this underneath it. called dry fitting it. And then I put that down, and now I can do this one. Yeah, I got the wrong end up. Like that. Now I'm gonna move that out a bit. So I got a little bit of room, and I'm gonna put this back and get it out of the way. And then just make sure that these are all stuck down. Now I've got to get the rest of my, well, there's the starfish there, and these here. Now this one goes over here as like it's growing from here, but it's growing around the shell that I'm going to put there. Get this over here. I'm a lefty, it should be on my left-hand side. Now, I gotta get this and put it behind, because I want it to look like it's growing up in between, like that. I just wanted more of the greenery here. Now, shell. This is the starfish, and I want it kind of like so that it doesn't show the bottom of this one, because it's growing behind it. Is anybody outside today? It is stinking hot out there. Yeah, it's very warm. I love summer, but it happened a little quickly to get used to it, because we had cold, 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 then hot. Had a couple days of warmer weather, but not a lot. There, isn't that nice? Like the shells are just sitting on the ground and of the seabed, and they're floating. Now, what I did, get rid of this for right now. Not this. I took my large pink shell, if I can find it. I had it here. I just used it. There, I put it back out of the way. And I did my blushing bride, and then I stuck it up like that. I'm not putting the whole shell on, it's off the edge. And I'm using my Pear Pizzazz. No, actually it's the Old Olive. I used Old Olive. Sorry. And I took these and I put them, I did full strength, stamped off. Full strength, stamped off. Full strength. Just like that. And then what I did with this one is I worked it around, because you can see through the polymer stamp and you can tell where your image is, and then you just go like this. And I did 3 of them. And then I did, there's a little nook right in here, like kind of like a shelf. So I put this there. And then I did the same line this edge here up with that edge there, and stamp there and stamp beside it. Isn't that pretty? I think that looks so nice. Now we're going to do the same thing with the envelope. So that's why I left my pink open here, because I figured it would take a few seconds and it would be done. So we're doing basically the same thing. And so it looks like there's shadows of them behind. I want another one up there. There. Okay, now we're this one. I put it too close. And if it's too hard for you to move, just move your paper or your envelope, whatever you're working on. And it makes it easier. Now I've got something there. I'll try to get that off. Put that aside. Let's put this one on our card base. Make sure it's the right way. Now, if any of you have the mist that we always used to use, you could actually spray this and it would look stunning. That is if you've got some of it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do some Wink of Stella on the shells. I must have green someplace. Wink of Stella, there we are. I didn't do it on the seaweed or fern or whatever it is, but I just did it on my shells. I thought I'd already done this, but apparently I hadn't. So it just picks up that pearlescent that all shells have. It does look very nice in real life, but you can't see it in the video, I doubt. There. Done. Now, if I get this here, get those out of the way so I don't get color on the back of my paper here. What do you think? Is that worthy of doing? I like it. I hope you did too. If there's anything I can help you with, please let me know. My contact information is attached to the video. If you need a catalog, the new catalog came out the beginning of May. I would gladly send one if you don't already have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And if I can do anything for you, just let me know. And please like, share, and comment on the video if you liked it. I really appreciate all the comments and seeing what you think of the work that I'm doing. And I hope you like it. And I hope you have a great day. Thanks. Bye now.